by and saying, "What's up?" So, anyways, due to some recent events, um, I wanted to do like a little video or live thing or whatever, because what I've been, doing lately is learning more about my borderline personality disorder. And of course, I've seen everybody else's story, and it's been helpful to cover my own. Um, you know, Everybody's a little different. I've come to see, including myself, but literally, I'm like every day seeing, more newer things that I just did not see last time or years ago or anything that I was really paying attention to because like I said before, nobody really explained to me my which come to find out makes complete sense you know to what I've gone through and felt really alone going through this. I felt alone. I felt like something was really weird with me, something was wrong, and it was a lonely place to be. So today, I wanted to, well, obviously, I mean, if you can see, I have a huge bruise here on my shoulder. A female got into a physical altercation with me because of some guy thing. Ridiculous men freaking lying that they're single and then their wives. No bueno. But anyways, so I've always, like my entire life, gone through my life really having a lack of feeling of pain. I am an, ex, you know, mutilator. Used to be a cutter. They're so white and old right now that, yeah, they're pretty old. About 13, maybe even more years old. But yeah, never felt too much pain. Just a few days ago when the assault happened to me, where I got literally stomped and dragged out of a building by my hair, and I felt no pain. I mean, I was scared shitless for sure, but I felt, no pain. So, come to find out, that has something to do with, my BPD. So that's check another thing on my list that now, you know, makes, a little bit more sense now. Now I know I'm not completely and utterly crazy. Now I finally understand that there's, a deformity or not. I don't want to call it deformity, but there's something that's in my brain that shuts that pain off. Just like I can shut my emotions off. I guess. I mean, I can't say I guess. I know I do. I just didn't know that it could actually take and turn into a physical form of also cutting off actual physical pain. But like I said, my whole life, I've pretty much been able to detach away from my pain because I used to go through it, a lot of it, as a young child, as a teenager, as a young adult, and, as an adult. Um, it's a scary thing sometimes to not feel things that are meant to be painful. And honestly, it's a little disruptive and disturbing to actually be drawn to wanting to experience more pain to just make sure I'm still a human being and not an alien or something. So yeah, so I went through that, felt no pain. Um, Got into a second fight that same morning, and it was another female. Another ridiculous situation. Honestly, like, I mean, people around me are like, "Oh my God, what did you do?" And it's like, beats me, but yet again, I got messed up. And a glass bottle was smashed on my head too. I didn't even feel nothing on that besides a and then I saw a little bit of blood and I'm like, huh, I thought that would have hurt a lot more. It's not really funny, but at the same time, I mean, you kind of have to find some humor in some of the shit that I go through. Um, it's just, it's just, it is what it is, I guess. So, and then another thing too that, I discovered, and that I read about that also helps, that clicked and also helped me understand something that I really didn't have an answer to or an understanding was my memory problem. I didn't, understand why I had a very hard time having memories of my past as a child. There's very, very, very few good memories that I can recall, even currently. And shit, I mean, I'm pretty sure I can't even really remember a positive, good memory, you know, 7 years ago, before my son was born. Um, you know, joy and happiness really did come easily when I had my son. So, um, yeah, um, yeah, yeah. So, yeah. I mean, those are the two things that I wanted to, speak about, at least on my part, that I've gone through that's kind of scared me as an individual, human being, because, I mean, the fact that, we're rather intelligent people, I mean, it's to each their own or whatever, but I know I'm pretty smart. And to like have an understanding that, it wasn't normal not to feel like other people and not to have memories like other people, it was upsetting. I would have loved to have been, had memories, good memories locked up in here, of my past. Because even though it was pretty, you know, how do I put it? Brutal, I guess. There was good moments. I can only recollect a few, but I'm sure there was more. Um, but yeah, so memory um, is one, and it does, sadden me. I've been going through a lot of like on and off emotions, which is really, obviously the whole point of, having borderline personality disorder, because because by having borderline personality disorder, I detach from my feelings, and so when I'm going back and forth with my emotions, it's complicating, and it's just something that it's just kind of unnatural to me. But I mean, my emotions are just so intense, that it's just hard to know that I can be this great, amazing person, but still have such a difficult time connecting. And definitely not an excuse of being, you know, probably hurt. I know I've hurt people, but I never did it intentionally. Like it wasn't something that I just woke up one day and said, "Hey, I'm gonna hurt this person, or I'm gonna hurt that person, or I'm gonna somehow." Manipulate this person or twist, it wasn't anything that I would wake up in the morning and have my cup of coffee and be like, "Hey, who am I gonna fuck over today?" So, I mean, like, it's an eye opener. This has been really eye opening for me, and this current or this recent, assault was an eye opener because it just triggered even more questions about what's wrong with me. And the more I get answers, the more it gets easier. But then the more it saddens me that I'm just so far off or different or whatever from other people. But thank you guys for taking a moment to watch my video. Hashtag Jolie Strong, guys. Come on. Because this girl is one strong cookie, for sure. So y'all have a good rest of your day. Stay positive. Don't let anything bring you down. And don't you ever let anybody tell you you can't. Because I know if I can, you can. Have a good night, guys.